are you today? Good? I'm good too. Thanks for asking. So, last class we were talking about what a job is, and you guys were giving examples about what kind of jobs your parents do. So this class we're still going to be talking about jobs, but we're going to be talking about what types of jobs there are, where do people go to do their job, and also what do they do at their job. So, does anyone have any questions from last class? No? Okay. Let's get started then. So I'd like you guys to take out your Jump and Catch speaking textbook and turn to page 14. Unit 1. Does everyone have that? Good? Okay. So, you have 4 pictures on the left-hand side, and then 4 words on the right-hand side. The words are the names of the job that a person in the picture does. And I'd like you guys to match the correct job with the correct picture. So I'd like you to match the teacher with the teacher, the doctor with the doctor, the police officer with the police officer, and the pilot with the pilot. Okay? I'll give you a minute to do that. Okay. Does everyone have that? Okay. So, who has number 1? Angela? Yes, it's a doctor. Good job. Okay, number 2. Yes, it's a teacher. Great. Okay, number 3. Mike? Yes, it's a police officer. Great. Okay, and the last one, number 4? Yes, it's a pilot. Great. Okay, great job, you guys. Now I want you guys to turn the page, and we'll go to exercise B. So just like the first one, there are 4 pictures that show the places of where these people work. And then you have, on the right-hand side, the 4 names of the places. So I want you guys to match the correct name with the correct picture, okay, of the place. And I'll give you a minute. Does everyone have it? Okay, let's go. Number 1. Who has number 1? Mike? Yes, it's a hospital. Now, who works at a hospital, Mike? Yes, it's a doctor. Good job. Okay, number 2. Who has number 2? Yes, it's a police station. Now, who works at a police station? A police officer. Good job. Number 3. Who has number 3? Jessie? Yes, I know, it's a little hard to see. Yeah, you're right, it's an airport. Okay, so who works in an airport? Yes, a pilot. Great. And the last one? Who has the last one? Nathaniel? Yes, it's a school. Okay, so who works at a school? Give you a hint. Yeah, a teacher. Great job, you guys. Okay, now let's go on to C. The things they do. So, like the first 2, there are 4 pictures that have to match up with the words on the right-hand side. So you have flies planes, helps sick people, teaches students, and catches thieves. So I want you guys to match up the correct picture with the correct words, okay? I'll let you get started. Okay, So, number 1. Who has number 1? Yes. Help sick people. So, who helps sick people out of these 4? A doctor. You're right. It's a doctor. Okay. So, Brianna. Number 2. Teaches students. You're right. So, who teaches students? A teacher. Good job. Okay. Number 3. Catches thieves? Okay. Yes. Now, who catches thieves? A police officer. Good job. And the last one. Flies planes? You're right. Now, who flies planes? A pilot. Good job, you guys. Now, I'd like you to turn the page, and we'll go on to the next exercise. Letter A. So, let's talk about the kinds of jobs. So, in this one, you have 2 pictures, and then an answer, but you don't have a question. So, you have, she's a vet, and he's a scientist. So, you guys have to match the correct question with the answer. So, for number 1, is it, what is he? Number A, is it, what is he? Or is it B, what is her job? What is her job? Yes, because you're asking me about her, and the subject in the answer is a she. Good job. Okay. For number 2, he's a scientist. Okay. What is he? You're right. Good job. Okay, let's go on to B then. Let's talk about what people do. So, it's like that. It's like A, but instead of having an answer, you have a question. So you have, what does a baker do for number 1, and what does a chef do for number 2. Okay? So for A, you have he bakes bread, and for B, you have a chef makes food in a restaurant. So, who has the answer for number 1? What does a baker do? He bakes bread. Good job. Okay. So number 2, what does a chef do? Anyone? Yes. A chef makes food in a restaurant. You're right. Good job, you guys. So, can you turn the page? And we'll go on to C. So, it's like A, that you have a answer, but you don't have a question. So you have, I work in a fire station. I am a firefighter. And then you also have, she works in a supermarket. And then you have to pick the right question. So you have, for A, you have, where does the cashier work? And for B, you have, where do you work? So, for number 1, I work in a fire station. I'm a firefighter. Who has that? Jeff? Where do you work? Yes, you're right. Good job. Okay, for 2, she works in a supermarket. Who has that one? How about you? Okay. Where does the cashier work? That's the right. Good job. So for the last exercise, I would like you guys to write down 3 sentences. I want you guys to write down, where do you want to work? What do you want to be? And what are you going to do at your job? Okay? So I'm going to give you 10 minutes to write these 3 questions down. So where do you work? What do you want to be? Or where will you work, I guess? What do you want to be? And what are you going to do in your job? And then we are going to share that with the class, okay? So in 10 minutes. Okay. Get started.